MHD is pleased to welcome Charmaine Pichet. In this tutorial, Charmaine will demonstrate a headblock basic, a balayage technique with a spatula application. Headblocks are a great resource for learning the initial basic techniques which, once mastered, can then be transferred to a live model where hair quality and facial features need to be considered.
Welcome to MHD. My name is Charmaine Pichet and today I'm going to be demonstrating a balayage technique. This is a modern and classic colouring technique. Essentially it's a comb-on colour and it can be used on short and long hair, and it's an important part of your repertoire of colouring techniques. Balayage is a comb-on colour and is used to create a soft and subtle natural effect to the hair. For the best results, the hair needs to be layered, either long or short. And the main benefits of this technique is to prevent over-colouring and a regrowth. The colour is applied softly to the root area but heavily on the mid-lengths and ends to achieve more of a sun-kissed look.
Charmaine establishes the natural parting. She then takes a central section either side of the parting. She sections from the central area to above the top of the ear on both sides, approximately 2 centimetres above the ear. From these points, she then takes a further curved section which dips back and down below the occipital bone.
So the most important part of the balayage technique is the sections, taking triangle sections. Now, the finer the hair, the smaller the triangle section should be, and larger on thicker hair, or coarse or textured hair. Okay, so this is my triangle section. And the idea with balayage is to colour from the top, not on the underneath. Then taking your spatula, placing the colour on the spatula and heavily colouring on the ends.
For health and safety reasons, it is recommended that you wear protective clothing. This is a personal preference. Having assessed hair quality, Charmaine starts in the front with a triangular section taken from her section line. Charmaine applies a small amount of bleach to the top of the root area and not to the underneath. She then places a spatula underneath her section and then applies ample amount of colour on the ends. She then withdraws the spatula and lays the hair gently over the underneath. Ensure your product is of a good consistency so it's not runny to avoid drips and not too dry, as this will affect the even appliance. Charmaine repeats the same process working around the section line with triangular subsections and even spacing. Please note the areas near the front hairline have ample spacing to avoid the unnatural looking bands of colour. Charmaine then takes a parallel section and repeats the same process, mindful of placement for a natural sun-kissed result. Charmaine continues with parallel sections with the same process, working up the head. Then Charmaine repeats the same process with her central section over the parting, this time working from the front hairline horizontally back with finer sections to the crown. She leaves out an amount of hair in the front hairline. Now work on your own head block, mindful of points to watch. 1. Apply suitable protective clothing and gloves. 2. Take to curved sections following the round shape of the head for a natural result. 3. Take even triangular sections. 4. The sections should consider quality and quantity of hair. 5. Apply the product lightly to the top of the root section. 6. Apply ample product to the ends. 7. Apply product to the parting section in finer sections horizontally. 8. Be mindful of consistency of product to avoid drips and for ease of application.
So this is the end result to my balayage application. As you can see, it's a very soft, natural, sun-kissed, highlighted effect to the hair.
The final result, a super salon-friendly, soft and subtle, sun-kissed result. A simple comb-on colour for a quick and cost-effective service.